Prevent Child Abuse Utah works to prevent child abuse through school-based prevention programs.
Joining us now in this sponsored interview is Lorianne Thorpe, Executive Director, Prevent Child Abuse Utah, and Wyatt Welch, Lead Education Specialist. Welcome to the both of you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
So, Lorianne, this business has been around going into schools for over 40 years, but parents still have questions about the educational aspect. How was it taught? What are they saying to kids? How are kids responding?
Yeah, of course, and we're glad. We are happy that parents have questions. That means they're interested. They're invested in protecting their kids, and so we're happy to answer those questions. And that's why I thought this week we would have Wyatt on to show you a little bit about some of the content and information that we take into schools and teach kids.
Okay, Wyatt, so you do go into the schools, you go into classrooms, and what are you saying? I'm sure it's different with age groups and different types of classes, right?
Yeah, so it's a scaffolded curriculum. So kindergarten through first grade, we start off really basics of just they are the person who owns their body, kind of teaching them that body ownership there. We learn a song, which I'll kind of show you guys today, and then we go all the way up to high school. So, and we also teach adults working with youth as well. We cover it all, but we go into the individual classrooms, teach kids about really that they are the owners of their body and try to how to recognize, resist, and report child abuse.
I'm so curious, and I want to steal some of that and use it to talk to my own kids.
Yeah.
So the little song, more of a chant, you two say, that you're going to teach us today would be geared toward what ages?
So, I mean, really, we teach it to our kindergarten through second grade, third grade, but we kind of talk about it with everyone. I mean, it's simplified so well that we use the same like language, verbiage with everyone, even adults. I mean, I'm not sure if you want to start with the song now so you can see that.
I think you should go ahead and teach the song so we know what we're talking about.
Okay, so we got 3 parts here. So the first part of the song goes like this. Listen to the uh-oh feeling. So when we're talking about the uh-oh feeling, what we're saying there is it's that feeling that you get maybe when you have a nightmare, you see something scary on TV, go through a haunted house, right? And you have that feeling of, oh, something bad's about to happen. So that's your body's alarm system. It's your body's way of saying something about this isn't feeling safe, something about this isn't right, right? So we can get this feeling sometimes if someone's touching our body or so the way that someone's talking about our body. If we get that feeling, we don't have to wait for something bad to happen because sometimes our body knows that it's not feeling safe before our own mind does. So something as small as a touch or a hug, if you're not feeling safe with that, you get that uh-oh feeling, you think, okay, my body's not feeling safe here, so I'm going to then try to say no. So we want to try to say, hey, stop, I don't feel safe right now, I don't like this, I don't feel comfortable, I don't like this conversation, or we can just say, I don't want to be touched right now, and these are okay things to say because you are the person who owns your body. So when we say those kind of things, we can try to say no, or we can try to get away from the person that's making us feel unsafe, but sometimes that can be really hard too. So if we can't say the words no, we can always think no and think, okay, not feeling safe right now, it's hard for me to try to say no, so I'm going to think no.
Okay, Wyatt, show us the whole song.
Okay, so whole song, so listen to the uh-oh feeling, say no, but the most important part is to go tell. So go tell. We want to go tell an adult of saying, hey, I'm not feeling safe. I have this uh-oh feeling. Can you please help me? So at any given time, we want 5 trusted adults that we can go tell and say, hey, I've got this uh-oh feeling. I'm not feeling safe. Can you please help me? Because that's when our trusted adults can step in and help us out because it's a problem much bigger than kids can solve for themselves. So yeah, our 5 trusted adults, we go tell and we keep telling until we get the help that we need.
Oh, Lorianne, I'm so glad you brought Wyatt today. You're so good at this.
Oh, thank you.
You're fun. You're fun to watch. So I could totally see kids being engaged and following along and learning. And I like that you describe it as an uh-oh feeling. That's also telling them they can trust that gut feeling. They can trust their instincts. What do they say? How do they react?
I mean, they have that same reaction of like, oh yeah, I've felt that feeling before. And even working with junior high kids, they're like, oh yeah, I can relate to that. I know what that is, right? Everyone knows that gut feeling of, oh, I'm not feeling safe right now. And I think it's just a fun way. We go back into schools, and I've been here for a couple years, so going back, they'll recognize the song, like, oh yeah, you're the guy, you're the uh-oh feeling song guy. Like, yes, that's me.
Lorianne, this is so important because you are in schools and you are going to classrooms, but we also need everyone to know about this. We need more schools to get on board, and we need parents to support this cause. How can we do that?
So, well, I'm so glad you asked. Parents we're happy to share anything. They can come and participate in the classroom presentations when we're in the schools. They can encourage and talk with their school counselors. School counselors can get in touch with us and schedule presentations through our website at pcautah.org. And there's forms that counselors can fill out, and then we're on the schedule, and we'll be in and we'll be taking care of everyone in the school in a matter of 2 days. So it's really great, and it's all classroom-based, very small groups so that kids can be able to be comfortable and talk about these things that are a little bit sensitive, right? And then we make sure that kids know exactly what to do. And Wyatt mentioned that it's 5. We ask them to identify 5 different people. That's because, unfortunately, kids on average will tell 3 people before they get help. That sometimes they're just not believed or misunderstood. Sometimes they might use the wrong words, and so people don't understand what they're trying to communicate. So that's why we say have a deep bench of folks that you trust outside of maybe what you think a traditional circle of adults is. And they always talk about, okay, can't be someone who you trust who's a friend, right? Because kids can't help kids get the help that they need.
It has to be an adult. Such a big message. And thank you so much. That was important. And we assume that people already know and all the schools know, but it is important to contact you right away and to get you scheduled.
Yep,
And within 2 days.
We have a couple of spots left for the end of the school year if someone wants to go ahead and schedule. And of course, we're always scheduling for next year. So if it's something you think that you would like to have in your children's school, give us a contact.
PCAUtah.org. Thank you both so much. Should we do the song right before we toss to break?
Okay, ready?
Listen to the uh-oh feeling. Say no, go tell. Thank you both. All right.